I'm ranking every single fragrance that I own, and this time it's Serge Lutens Ambre Sultan. And without further ado, ooh, spicy. So immediately I'm hit with a resinous, ambery, not that sweet at all, a bit Play-Doh-y, slightly herbaceous, slightly spicy, maybe a bit, amber fragrance. And the opening, it's the best part of this fragrance. I love it so damn much. It is captivating and absolutely tickles my brain in all the right spots at the very first second. I can clearly feel the labdanum in here. It feels to me like it's one of the main players of this fragrance. And on top of it, you get this dry herbaceousness that I absolutely love, and a slight bit of barnyardy, animalic feel to it. It is slightly similar to L'AIR Du Désert Marocain in the sense of it has a bit of that amberiness, but it also has a lot more toned down, heady, sweet floral type of scent to it. And within like 10 minutes of this fragrance opening up, the spiciness, it gets toned down quite a bit. The slight skankiness of it also kind of evaporates, and I really start feeling the Play-Doh smell from this. That sweet clay type of smell that you get there. And it is definitely prominent in here. It's not necessarily a bad thing, because initially I didn't notice it, and I started noticing it only after I was told that this reminds people of Play-Doh. And then I started realizing that, oh wait, actually there is some truth to that. About an hour into the fragrance, in the heart of it, you could say, I start smelling a lot more Play-Doh-iness, of course, but the main player to me becomes this musk, this powdery, old school, grandma-like musk to me, at least. It reminds me, you know, the musk ketone, muscanone, all of these, right? It really is a type of musk that I don't enjoy, unfortunately. So this is a fragrance that I both love at the beginning, and at the end it is not really what I enjoy. So about an hour in, I start really feeling that musk, and it starts to kind of chip away at my joy of this fragrance. There is still a slight metallic vibe to it. There's still a slightly basil vibe, I think. I do have basil essential oil in my inventory, and it has some similarities here, and it is good. Still, right now, it is really, really good. In the dry down, about 5 hours into the fragrance, yeah, usually I spray like 3 sprays of this fragrance, so for your reference, in 5 hours it becomes basically a skin scent on me. The Play-Doh-iness, the amberiness of this fragrance, it kind of goes away quite a bit, and I'm mostly left with this musk, and it is fine. It's alright, it's not terrible, I'm not hating it, but I'm not particularly enjoying it either. And thankfully it evaporates quite quickly overall. As I said, like 3 sprays on me in 5 hours, basically a skin scent. A strong one, but nevertheless. And in the deep dry down, which is 10 to 12 hours in, to me it's just vanilla, musk, maybe a tiny bit of patchouli, and not particularly unique, but it is really hard to make something unique that would smell, you know, unique in the very, very dry down, because there are not that many molecules that would smell super unique. You don't have that much arsenal in that sense. The opening though, the opening is, that's the part that makes the fragrance for me. I love it in a lot of ways, but you know, the dry down is what it is. So to me, it's a love-hate relationship. The love is quite good. The hate is not that bad, actually. So it's alright. I could see this fragrance actually on anyone at any point. It is pretty official, but it's good enough to be used as a signature scent, I think. It is pretty cool in that sense. It doesn't overpower too much. Well, maybe in the very sweaty, hot months, maybe you don't want to use it that much, but in here where I live, which is Latvia, Eastern Europe, I couldn't wear this maybe a month in a year, maybe 2. So the rest of the year I could wear this as a signature scent. Unfortunately, I don't, because I've explained why. Let's rank the fragrance then. Serge Lutens, Ambre Sultan, obviously not life-changing, not quite excellent either, for me at least. There's too much that I dislike about it, so I would probably put it in really good. As to wear in really good, it is like Gucci Guilty Absolute I like more than this. The Rosenrot, they're completely different types of fragrances, so it's hard for me to judge. But which one would I wear in more occasions and which one would I enjoy more? I probably would enjoy Rosenrot more than this. It may seem quite heretical to a lot of people, but I guess I like Rosenrot more than this. The opening in Rosenrot is not that pleasant, but overall it is good and I enjoy it, while Serge Lutens, I love the opening, but the dry down is something that I don't like. So in this case I think it's worse than Rosenrot. So this is a good fragrance and I like it. I don't wear it as much as I could, for good reason. But if you like this kind of a thing, which is ambery, resinous, slightly animalic, but at the same time, you're okay with that musk, that powdery musk, slightly animalic musk, you should be okay with this. Or you should probably even love this. In fact, yeah. For me, it's just a good fragrance. But I do love the opening. Oh my god. Whew.